Hey guys, so today I have swatches of the Orly Twas the Night collection for holiday 2023. There are 6 polishes here altogether, so I will link the Orly website down below where you guys can check these out because they are available right now, and I'll get into the swatches. So the first polish is called Snow Angel, and this is described as an icy pastel blue cream. On the first coat, this was a little sheer and a little uneven. I did find the formula to be a bit on the thin side. I do have a lot of ridges on my nails, so that's also contributing to the streakiness here. It started to build up for me on the second coat, but it was still a little patchy and a bit uneven. It definitely didn't cover completely. It looks a lot better here on camera than it did in person. It did cover completely for me in 3 coats, but to get there, it took a slightly thicker third coat and really floating that brush over my nail. So that is 3 coats of Snow Angel. The next polish is called Sugarplum Soirée, and this is described as a shimmering wine red, but this is very pink. This is very saturated. It has a very good formula. It has the most subtle pearl finish. So there's some really slight brush strokes through there, but they're very, very hard to pick out. This did cover completely for me in 2 coats. Those brush strokes, they weren't bad to begin with at all, but they did blend in a bit as the polish dried. So that is 2 coats of Sugarplum Soirée. The next polish is called Regal Pine, and this is described as a dark green cream. This pulled very teal blue in my swatches, so this bottle shot is way more color accurate. Good formula on this one. It's a bit jellyish, which I was not expecting. You can see that jelly finish there. I ended up putting kind of a thicker first coat accidentally, but you could see at first that it was more of a jelly finish. This was a nice saturated jelly, so it did cover completely for me in 2 coats. So that is 2 coats of Regal Pine. The next polish is called Spark, and this is described as a metallic copper confetti. So I am swatching this over Regal Pine. This is a clear-based shredded glitter. It is a bit base heavy. Just a little bit, but I wish there was just the tiniest bit more shredded glitter in there so it didn't feel like I had to put so much base on my nail to get a good amount of glitter. That being said, it didn't take too much manipulation for a glitter this chunky to get everything evenly spread out. And this will dry a bit textured as well. So that is 1 coat of Spark. The next polish is called Velvet Ribbon, and this is described as a bold, deep red cream. This is a fantastic cream formula. It applies really easily. It levels itself out really nicely. It's very opaque. It wasn't quite opaque in 1 coat. That second coat did cover completely and deepen the color a bit. It also dries just a little bit darker than when it's wet. So that is 2 coats of Velvet Ribbon. And the last polish is called Cozy Night, and this is described as a rich, dark teal cream. This one is also a bit more of a jelly finish. The formula on this one is also pretty thin. This is my second attempt at swatching this because I flooded the crap out of my cuticle the first time because it was so much thinner than I was expecting it to be. That is probably like 70% the polish and 30% coming straight from Velvet Ribbon to this formula and just expecting it to be as thick as the polish before it. And this is a pretty saturated jelly, so it did cover completely for me in 2 coats. So that is 2 coats of Cozy Night. Because it's a holiday collection, I'll go and do something a little more holiday-ish. I really liked Spark over top of Regal Pine. I like to see this kind of metallic shredded glitter, kind of indie inspired polishes. I always like to see glitter around holiday time anyway. It's nice to see things that are a little bit out there, not necessarily out there in the indie world, but kind of out there for a mainstream brand and kind of indie inspired, like a shredded metallic topper. So I like this over top of this. So that is the Orly Twas the Night collection for holiday 2023. Again, those are available right now, so I will link the Orly website down below. Hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I will talk to you later. Bye.